Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Benzinga TV from our downtown Detroit newsroom. We got some exciting news in the grocer space today. There was a news item. This is one day after Whole Foods and Costco deal was announced that it would close. We have Amazon out with a press release saying that Amazon Prime members will get special savings and in-store benefits at Whole Foods stores. Just one day after the deal is confirmed, we've got some reaction in the grocer space, and that's what we wanted to highlight to you today. Chris, why don't you tell us what's happening in the grocer space with the stocks?
There is definitely a lot of reaction within sort of the big grocers. Kroger, most notably, is down 8% on the day. Costco is down 4%. Sprouts Farmers Market is down 6%. While Wal-Mart, who is sort of seen as Amazon's sort of contemporary competition right now and sort of making a run for them, is only down about 2%, but still made a substantial move off of the news.
So what we're going to do today is there's definitely some headline risk in these grocer space right now. If you look at a chart, it's like a sharp move lower. We basically want to not have investors freak out here and put some perspective behind what happened last time to the grocer space when Whole Foods Amazon deal was announced. Check out some of these numbers. So Kroger shares are down about 4% since the Amazon Whole Foods news was announced on June 16th. That is adding on top of today's 8% move lower. So if you think about it, Kroger shares were actually higher yesterday, a couple days ago, than they were when Amazon Whole Foods deal got announced. Elsewhere, Costco is kind of like the bigger decliner here. It's down about 9% since Amazon Whole Foods was announced. Sprouts Farmer, which is ticker SFM, stock's actually up about 5%. It's kind of the leader there. Walmart shares shrugged off the Amazon Whole Foods news. That stock is up about 4% since June 16th when that Amazon Whole Foods deal was announced.
Yeah, and again, this like Brent was saying, there have been sort of this contrarian view in the past. You mentioned Oppenheimer, sort of a day after.
Exactly.
Day after the Amazon Whole Foods acquisition was announced, they said this is the time to buy up these stocks while they're
a buying opportunity while it's sort of depressed here. That was a good call.
Yeah, and while there hasn't been any substantial reaction to this news specifically, there have been some recent bearish calls on Amazon. Jim Cramer just yesterday said on his CNBC show, basically looking at Amazon and comparing them to Walmart, who recently announced a partnership with Google to sell some of their products through the Google Express service. He said there are ways around Amazon's seeming dominance.
True. Okay.
It's definitely an interesting take, and this was before the sort of reaction that happened with the news, but it's definitely something to keep in mind because these things can bounce back, but the thing is, we just don't know at this point.
That's right, and you can find a lot of this information in your Benzinga Pro platform. You can also find stories on benzinga.com. Chris Scalisi, Brent Slava giving you a quick update on putting some headline risk in perspective here from the Benzinga newsroom in downtown Detroit. Thanks for watching.